Hey, how are you? How's your heart doing? I'm sitting here amongst the trees in my little sanctuary to meditate, to feel, to connect. And I thought I would do my podcast from here. I keep forgetting with technology. I have so many ways that I can do this, yet at times I get so fixated that it has to only look one way, and I forget to be versatile. So here I am. I hope you can hear the sounds, intake the energy, and allow your system to relax, to be able to hear your intuition, to feel the fear, to see your limiting beliefs, to be aware of what's blocking you. Most of all, to hear the needs so that you have the ability to take care of yourself. Yeah, it's important. How you feel is what's given out to people. We know it. You know how it feels when somebody's miserable and they come to interact with you. You get repulsed and you're like, don't give me that stuff. Well, how do you think it feels when you're giving it out? You can be aware of that. You can clean that up. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to have to feel and use our words. And, some energies feel like a hot potato and you just want to pass that shit on. Yet we always have to be mindful of how do we want others to feel. Yet the only way that we can do that is being mindful of how we feel and being there for ourselves. No matter our emotional compass, our emotional needs, sad, angry, happy, elated, frustrated, worried, confused, all what it is to be human. And just allow there to be a witnessing, not a suppression and a denial. Here come the people. And here come the dogs. So you always have to, sorry about that. Morning. It's okay.
It doesn't bother you, so he doesn't do it very long.
Yeah.
Good on you. Yeah, they bark. Mine used to do it too. Anyone who didn't have a dog.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing in here? You're unsafe. Yeah, exactly. You're not part of the pact. So this is the reason why I don't do the podcast out when I'm out, because there's all kinds of different interactions. And as you heard, the dog came barking at me. I just regulated my nervous system, stayed still, calm, and it passed. Yeah. So back to what I was saying, the self-care. Sorry for that interruption. I hope it didn't startle you too much. And if it did, let's take a moment. Let's breathe it out. Because you know what? What we just experience is what happens all the time in life. And we don't take a moment to just release what just happened. To see what other old memories were just supercharged. Yeah. Just take a moment to release that. And see where you are. Have perspective. To come back into the solutions. Yeah, witness yourself. Show up for yourself. Be there for yourself. Life is not going to be the way that you always want it to be. The power is in showing up in whatever circumstances there are. And to find the solutions. I know that best. I know that from all the experiences I've gone through and the adversity. It amazes me how gentle and kind I can be. I can be rough and tough, though, don't get me wrong. Boy, when my pit bull comes out and starts growling, you can ask the little humans. Yet, the warrior work is still to be gentle and kind when you've experienced so much pain. And be with the sensitivity of vulnerability. Yeah, there's great power in it. There's things that you can tap into that cannot be explained in this world. There's things that you will see that your eyes will not see. There's a different type of seeing. Yet you have to feel. You have to use your nervous system. You have to understand how to regulate yourself and not be caught up with past filters, past interpretations of what the life is supposed to be or what people are or how they are. It's work, I tell you. It really is. So I'm going to wrap this up because I just wanted it to be a short and simple one. And I'm thankful for the little abruption of life to really allow us to see that nothing's perfect. It's just how we continuously show up. How are we going to be in the experiences? And how are we going to honor our emotions and not just pick and choose which ones we want to feel? You cannot be whole with a W if you don't accept all your emotions. If you keep doing a la carte with what emotions you're going to give attention to, you will have a hole with an H that will feel like a black pit that is insatiable trying to be filled. Because it wants attention and you're not giving it to it. And the attention that you only have to give is just witness it. Don't identify it. Don't become it. Just acknowledge that it's there and keep moving. The witnessing doesn't mean sit down and have tea and break bread with it. Just acknowledge that it's there so it doesn't hijack the rest of your systems. One thing I want to leave you with is change your narrative about tears. So many people have the definition that tears is sadness. It's actually a release. It's a release of your experience. Things that you can't even put into words. That the tears are just speaking freely for you. Because you don't feel safe to articulate it into words of the immensity of what you're feeling. How many times have you been grateful and tears just started flowing out of your eyes? So unfortunately, when sadness comes up, we want to bottle it up and make it go away, where we don't realize, no, deeper underneath it, it's some fear that's wanting to be seen and acknowledged. And you got to release it. Stop trying to tame the wild. Let me repeat that again. Stop trying to tame the wild. Remember to be kind with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Show up for yourself. And most of all, when you need it, ask for help. Until next time, keep appreciating yourself. Sending you abundance of love, laughter, and giving you a hug. Go find something to be playful with. Light up your energy. Light up your light. The world is so much better when you're much brighter.